Hi everybody, welcome to Prep Sports Extra. Hello October, although it did not feel like it out there tonight.
Nope.
Alongside Julia Daniels, I'm Will Hall. Our spotlight game takes us to Chaska as the 4-1 Hawks hosted 4-1 Chanhassen in the battle for the jug tonight.
The battle of the jug. All
love
right,
it.
two schools just separated by less than 3 miles who also play in the same section. So there's a chance we see these two meet come playoff time.
Fingers crossed.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves though. For now, let's focus on tonight's matchup. Honestly, Will, maybe not the battle we were expecting necessarily.
Okay.
First quarter, Sam Summers picked off by Chanhassen's Jack Carlson.
Nice play.
It's storm ball. Next play after that, Nathan Ramler, what a year for this guy. Knows how to sling it, 56-yard touchdown pass to Cade Bush. He does the rest. Chan leads already 14-0. Yeah, he's going to Arkansas. All right, second quarter now. Peyton Ramsey has a 19-yard touchdown run to push that lead to 21-0. The Storm are rolling at this point. We fast forward to the fourth quarter, and it's another pick for the Storm. Logan Smith this time, but look at this, Will.
Ooh, that's a lot of space.
Yeah, it's a pick six.
Woo!
85-yard pick six. Chan wins this one, 28-14, the final.
Jumping up to Class 6A, future Chicago Blackhawk Mason Weston Edina hosting Lakeville South tonight in the second. Cougars driving, but the Hornets defense making a big stop. That's Sam Hoy with the fumble recovery. We move to the fourth. Lakeville South extends their lead here. This is Griffin Dean. The Dean family just grows stellar football players all around. Lakeville South moves to 5-1, 30-28 the final.
What a
Staying
game.
in 6A, Lambert Brown and Wyzetta hosting undefeated Minnetonka in the first. Skipper's D making a stand here. This is Riley Batani coming around edge for the sack. Later in the first, Caleb Francois calls his own number. The
What an
future
athlete.
Iowa State Cyclone roll clones coming right into your living room. He had all 4 touchdowns for the Skippers.
Wow.
28-zip, the final.
Man, Caleb Francois, what an athlete.
So good.
Moorhead making the long trip south to take on Eden Prairie tonight. Spuds down 7-0 when Austin Dryberg hits Jamison Dunlap for the 50-yard score to make it 7-6. And right at the end of the first quarter, Eagles strike back. It's Bodie Headland, 13-yard run to put EP up 14-6. And this one ends in a thriller. Eagles pull it out, though.
How about that?
34-33,
Wow.
the final. All right, over to Andover. The Huskies hosting Rogers tonight. First quarter, Royals led 7-0 early.
Okay,
Joseph
thinking
Matson.
upset.
Yeah, he handed it off to Colin grabbing. He barrels down the middle, takes it to the house to tie things up at 7. After recovering their own kickoff after that score, the Huskies find end zone again to take the lead. The final of this one is 34-31, Huskies.
I like those Husky unis. Anoka at Champlain Park tonight. This was a barn burner. Last play of regulation. Anoka down 42-35. It's QB Blake Sieben running it in for the score. Tornadoes go aggressive. They go for 2 in the win. Incomplete.
Crazy.
Oh, man. Another heartbreaker for Anoka. Champlain Park gets the win and the paddle. 42-41 the final.
The battle for the paddle. All right, Darren Lampker and Osseo hosting Blaine. Darren came out really country there. I'm sorry, Darren. Pick things up in the first half. Orioles strike first.
Your Southern twang coming out.
I know, Phillips, see that short touchdown there. Osseo's up 14-zip. From there, it was a Bengal avalanche. Blaine scores 31 unanswered points.
Wow.
Jamison Niska, the keeper for that score. Blaine moves to 4-2.
Adam Spurl and undefeated Maple Grove hosting St. Michael Albertville tonight. Minnesota State Mankato commit James Engel had a whale of a ball game tonight. Big game James had not one, not 2, not 3, not 4, but count it with us, 5 touchdowns tonight. Crimson moved to 6-0, 35-24 the final.
Wow, beat Caleb Francois by 1 score, huh?
How about that?
All
One
right.
up.
Hopkins hosting Eastview tonight on KARE 11 Plus. Royals go to some trickery early. Trey Moore swings it to Dylan Casper. Casper launches it deep. Caught by Ben Spildy. Brings it in for that Royals touchdown there. This one a high-scoring game. Hopkins wins 42-28. The final. You like to see that.
Big win for Coach Chauncey and company. Prior Lake hosting 4-1 Shakopee tonight. Pick things up in the third. Drew Brinkman dumps it off to Luke Watkins. And Big Luke taking this one all the way down the sidelines to the house for the big touchdown connection. Lakers thinking upset and wanting a nail in the coffin, and they get it here. Dylan Hawley, look at that.
Wow, what an effort.
Yards after contact right there. Throw it up, big fella. 38-28, Lakers pull off the big win tonight.
Wow. All right, Rosemount hosting Lakeville North. Irish backed up deep in their own territory when Savion Severson gets the handoff and he says, give me that oxygen tank, Will. Takes it all the way for the score. Rosemount shut out the Panthers 21-0, the final.
How about that?
Hot Highlights is sponsored by TrueStone Financial.
Time to unveil this week's Hot Highlights winner, and it's the Storm. Chanhassen winning by just 2 percentage points. Julia, your turn to gloat this week. Take it away, my friend.
Yes, I shot this one. Yeah, well, I caught the big pass from Storm quarterback Nathan Ramler. Like I said, what a season. James Coffin catches it there for that big gain. Storm win a cash prize and some swag thanks to TrueStone. Next week's finalists will be announced on Monday, as always.
I love the toughness in that shot, by the way. You stuck it out there. You didn't bail on the sidelines.
I didn't back up too much.
No, you did not. Coming up, we dip back down to 5A as Spring Lake Park looks to stay unbeaten.
Plus, we have a rematch of last year's Class 4A Prep Bowl. That's all after the break.
Hi, my name is Max Jones, linebacker from Rosemount High School, and you're watching the Prep Sports Extra.
Hi, my name's Cal Pelon. I play outside linebacker at Armstrong High School, Rolf Falks. You're watching the Prep Sports Extra.
Welcome back to Prep Sports Extra in Class 5A. Steve Hamilton and defending state champion Elk River off to a 4-1 start to this season.
Yeah, they look to keep that going tonight on the road at Armstrong.
We head on over to the Armstrong for some highlights of this one. The Elks on the attack here in the first quarter. Levi Harris connects with Simon Beechek for the big gain right there. Whoop! That's Falcons' Brayton Treadway laying the lumber, forcing the fumble. Dylan Giles recovers it for Armstrong. We move to the second. Elks regain their composure, and they find Pater. Levi Harris, their star quarterback, up the middle. 42-15, Elks win this one.
Man, a big win. Undefeated Spring Lake Park hosting Cooper tonight. This one all Panthers. Spring Lake Park quarterback Nolan Roach hits Lamari Brown on the screen. He does the rest. Takes this one to the house. Panthers roll 41-12, another big win.
Staying in Class 5A, undefeated St. Thomas Academy hosting Hastings this evening. How about a little special teams highlight tonight, cadets? A little trickery on the kickoff return here. Todd Rogalski with the fake, keeps it. He's off to the races. St. Thomas Academy off to the races of being undefeated still. 48-13, the final.
All right, well, apologies in advance to Totino Grace for my footage of this one, but Ben Bergen goes the distance to give the Eagles a 13-point lead in the third quarter. I tried to follow him as best as I could.
You're doing great.
But then the sideline gets in the way.
It's all right.
You see the rest.
We understand.
But you know what? Becker responds. RJ Howell on the keeper for a short score for the Bulldogs. The final of this one is 30-20, Totino Grace. And Hill Murray hosting Providence Academy tonight. Pioneers already up 17-0 when Levi Grigson gets the handoff, and he does the rest to take it to the end zone. Hill Murray rolls in this one, 39-7, that final.
Undefeated St. Croix Lutheran hosting St. Agnes tonight. This is William with a V on the keeper. Sneak for the score right there. And then a little bit later on, William handing off to Colin Avery. He finds Pater up the middle as the Crusaders move to 6-0 this season. 56-7. The final score. Another fun night in the books, Juju.
I know. What was that, 17 games?
17 games from us tonight. That's a new record between Juju and I.
I think it is.
I think it is as well. We're heading into week 7. Stay with us. The fun keeps rolling along all fall long. For Julia, I'm Will, and our fantastic crew. We'll see you same time, same place next Friday.